Hello everyone, it's another beautiful day. If you're new to my channel, my name is Unwana, and every week I try to share some great content that I'm currently implementing in my life, and also trying to help other people navigate this crazy life we live in. So my topic today is why you must pay yourself first. I recently just read an article, that says over 70% of Americans don't have $1,000 in savings to cover any emergencies. I mean, we live in one of the most prosperous nations in the world with abundance, and still 70% of Americans do not have $1,000 in savings to cover an expense. This is crazy. And the main culprit for this is because we do not pay ourselves first. So we spend all our money in paying other people and buying stuff instead of putting aside some money for ourselves. All right? So the key is we have to pay ourselves first. You have to pay yourself first, because if you don't, then you'll be in the same predicament with 70% of the country or the population not having at least $1,000 in savings to handle an emergency. All right, so how can you prevent this and not be a statistics? Well, just make sure you set a percentage. Okay, it all starts with creating a budget. All right, I know most people hate that word budget. I did not like the word budget, but now a budget is my friend. I love having a budget because it makes you disciplined, it keeps you focused. Okay, so it makes you allocate your resources appropriately. So same thing, just like paying your bills, you have to make sure that you set aside money every single pay to take care of yourself. So you have to put money aside for yourself. So treat that just like a regular bill. So if you're paying your cell phone bill, make sure paying yourself is also set up, so that way you're putting money away every single month, every single week, every single year in case of emergencies, and you're building up a cash reserve. So let's just call it a cash reserve, because what normally happens is life happens to us. For instance, your car might break down and you need to fix the car. If you don't have some cash reserve, what do? Most people resort to using their credit card to pay to fix their car, and unfortunately they're not able to pay off the credit card at the end of the month. So now you're now carrying a balance in your credit card because you used your credit card to fix your car, which is a depreciating asset. So now you will owe money to your credit card company for a depreciating expense that you actually spent money on. Okay, it doesn't make sense. So the only way to avoid this is to make sure that you pay yourself first. You have to pay yourself first. You have to set up a percentage or an amount from every check that you want deposited into a separate account where you're building this cash reserves. So like in my case, I have already built up my emergency fund. So right now I'm working on my next level, which is 3 to 6 months of my expenses in a separate account. In the event that something happens, I'm able to take care of myself. Unfortunately, I wasn't practicing this in the past, and it took me a while to actually sit down and go, you know what, I'm sick and tired of living paycheck to paycheck and not being able to handle expenses that come up, and having to resort to using my credit card to handle expenses. So I decided to start paying myself first, and it's been wonderful for me. All right, so my advice to everyone listening to this right now, if you're new to my channel, please set up an account where it doesn't matter how much you put away. I always felt, oh, I need to have enough money, then I'm gonna put something away. No, you don't have to do that. Just set a percentage. In my case, I set up 15% of my pay. I put into an account, where I make it very difficult for me to even access that account. So it's in an account where it makes it difficult for me to access it. So that way, every paycheck, I put away 15%. Now, as soon as time goes by, I'm going to start increasing that amount. My goal eventually is to be able to put away 50% of my check into an account, pay myself first, because some of the funds I'll use for investments as well, and also some I'll use as a backup cash reserve. So my ultimate goal is to get to where I can put away 50% of my pay into an account. Okay, most of us spend our money by paying other people first. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but most people get their paycheck, and by the time they get their paycheck, it's already gone because they're paying everybody else except themselves. You work very hard for your money. I don't see why you can't put away even 10% of your paycheck, or even 5%. Like I said, it's not the amount that counts. It's just being consistent. It's developing that habit of putting money aside. So my advice to everyone is pay yourself first. Right now we're going through a pandemic, and you can see how fragile our finances are. You know, when the government shut down, most states were shut down, most businesses laid people off, shut down. I mean, most people are suffering right now. We're going through very challenging times. All right, it's gotten so bad that the government had to send stimulus checks to people and also bail out companies. And we're talking multi-million-dollar companies, you know, are broke. They have no money, okay, because of our lifestyle. You know, nobody ever thinks something bad's going to happen, or the economy is going to decline, or you will be experiencing a health pandemic that's, you know, pretty much destroyed economies and destroyed businesses and destroyed lives. Okay, however, if we have cash reserves, then no matter what happens, we can weather it. Okay, things don't last forever. Okay, situations are not permanent. So I hope this video finds you well. I hope you can get a little nugget from this. I was just thinking, how can I help people out there? You know, and that's why I started this YouTube channel, to be able to share what I'm going through, my life experiences, and what I'm implementing in my life today to be able to improve my financial status. And I'm after lifestyle. Okay, I don't care if I'm a multi-millionaire or whatever, but I just want the lifestyle. You know, if you have a lifestyle where you don't have to wake up every morning and run to a job, you know, I'm not saying having a job is bad. I still have my full-time job, but at the same time, I'm doing things on the side to better myself, developing multiple streams of income, okay, that will help me eventually. All right, I don't want to work forever. Okay, so I hope this finds you well. Please like this video, subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell. If you find these videos helpful, please share it with someone. Okay, I appreciate you all being here. I appreciate all my new subscribers, and please stay in touch, leave some comments, let me know if you find my videos entertaining and if you're learning anything from my videos. Okay, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you on my next video. Take care.